Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to MasterWing. Today we are going to look at Oceania Digital. It is 10 months since the original Oceania news came out. The digital version, they said it was coming soon. And unfortunately, I just feel like the excitement has kind of died down. We didn't know if that was March, if that was June, and here we are at the end of August, and I just want to revisit the hype. I want to look at screenshots. We're going to look at the trailer. We're going to look at the birds that they've shown us, maybe what the habitat view looks like. We're going to look at the newsletter, the timeline. That's what this video is about, to just get excited again, because in the next month or two, it's going to be here, and it's going to change the game for the online community. So sit back and enjoy the video. Here we go. All right, so here's the Wingspan digital roadmap that we received back in May, about 3 months ago. New online stress testing. They gave a timeline for late June. That's already been accomplished. But if you look at that top right, it says the new online release on all platforms is late August. And we hadn't heard anything until today when I'm making this video. We get an email saying official release August 30th. There will be a global karma reset, and the accounts will be migrated to this new online platform. So that's very exciting. That precedes the Oceania expansion. They say in this newsletter that 2 weeks of double karma once it's released. So if you care about the karma rating, that might be helpful for you. The Oceania beta is still to be announced. I'm assuming sometime in September, this next month here. And then that'll be 3 or 4 days. I think the European expansion was a week, maybe less than that. But I was part of that, and then they get a lot of feedback. They get a lot of issues fixed before the actual release date. So I'm shooting for, I'm just guessing, mid-October maybe, late October. With the holidays approaching, I'm sure they want to get it in maybe as late as November.
It's been a long journey, but you are finally here. Welcome to a paradise so colorful that it makes a rainbow a bit shy. A place of wonder, rising above the waves of 2 oceans of our planet. Welcome to Wingspan Oceania.
Teaser trailer coming soon. That was 10 months ago. We're approaching a year. All right, so now let's look at some of the birds that they showed us. Obviously, we have the physical edition, but I want to look at some screenshots. Here is the fun part. Let's take a look at some of these birds. The Australian ibis. Make use of discarded cards. I believe this card is going to change the online competitive play style big time. Because now you have to pay attention to what cards are discarded. Round 1 birds, maybe a raven gets unsuccessfully hunted for a predator bird and goes to the discard pile. You're making note of that. Maybe a bald eagle, wild turkey is in the discard pile, and you know this. Australian ibis can go in the grassland too. That's crazy. Cassowary, discard a forest bird, gain 4 eggs and 2 food at the same time, 2 berries. That's nice. Red-winged parrot, give 1 food from your supply to another player. You can lay 2 eggs on the bird or gain 2 from the bird feeder, and it goes in any habitat. Dude, we have a video of the red-winged parrot. That card is busted. Superb lyrebird. Forest engines are coming back with Oceania, and the lyrebird is going to be on it. Copy of brown power of the previous player in the forest. So I'm hype. Everybody's been all about grassland full tucks, but forest engines are coming back. And then another flightless bird, the Kiwi, the Australian favorite. Discard a bonus card, draw 4 bonus cards, keep 2 and discard the other 2. Could be a nice point bomb, or if your bonus cards aren't very good, you kind of replace them with the Kiwi. And of course the yellow powers, Australasian pipit, tuck 1 card from the deck behind each bird in your grassland. So what's that, max 5 points? Not bad. Not a bad yellow power at the end of the game. Like I said, we've seen these cards in physical in the physical version, but I just want to see what they're going to look like for us online players. I play 90% of my games online. Screenshots. This is what I'm looking forward to. Check it out. Check out this habitat. It looks like some type of island habitat. This is the wetlands habitat view. You see the nectar symbol over there. You see a couple new birds, silvereye, gold's finch. And you see the nectar on the left there. I hope they make the numbers easier to see. It's hard to see the totals from afar. But yeah, I'm loving the habitat. I don't see any new goals up there. Wow. And then Gold's Finch lets you play another bird, normal cost. Not bad. And they also are going to come out with a new soundtrack. So I'm hoping that's equally as cool. Let's take a look at another screenshot here. This looks like to be the forest view, habitat view. We have a new bonus card down there. You see it, Forest Data Analyst. Consecutive birds in ascending or descending wingspans. So those asterisk flightless birds are going to come in handy. The Splendid Fairy Wren is a yellow power, and it lets you lay eggs on birds that have wingspans less than 30 centimeters. The screenshot cuts it off, but pretty good for that board. Check out this screenshot. It looks like a desert outback type habitat. Black swan lay one egg on each of your birds with a wingspan over 100 centimeters. It has a tuck icon. The black swan is not a tucking bird. I hope they fix that. The budgerigar in your hand, that's nice, goes in any habitat. Check out the end around goals. The no goal. Scores are going to increase, people. Plus the nectar. Think of your average wingspan score and then add 6 to 15 points to it. We're going to see 115s, 120s a lot more often. And then the gray butcherbird in the tray. Look at a card from the deck. If its wingspan is less than 40 centimeters, tuck it behind this bird and cash 1 rat from the supply. So you get to score 2 points on 1 predator activation. That's nice. Gray butcherbird. Gonna have to look out for that one. Then we have the budgie. I already said, I think its power lets you tuck the smallest bird in the tray. So it's a guaranteed tuck and it goes in any habitat. That's clutch. And the wetlands, they have the arrow where you can reset the tray if you dispense extra food. I hope they make the arrows a little bit more pronounced as well. But yeah, that black swan is nice. A lot of big birds. A lot of big point birds have bigger wingspans, so black swan may be something to look into. And then let's take a look at this one. Little pied cormorant. Lay 1 egg on each of your birds with a platform nest. It does have a yellow power, and it must be the end of the game in this screenshot because they're laying eggs. A mechanical engineer bonus card. That's nice. Sets of the 4 nest types. And check out this wetlands. There's not really any brown powers, but if you dispense an extra food, reset the tray, and spend another nectar or a egg, you're gonna see 6 cards in a wetlands like that. That's crazy. 6 cards you can look at just by that setup right there. So definitely some game-changing mechanics here. I'm pumped. Oh, this is my favorite screenshot because it has my favorite bird, the laughing kookaburra. Check it out. This is in the grassland habitat. It's a predator. Reset the bird feeder if you do gain a worm, fish, or rat, if there is one. And it can go in any habitat. It's the largest in the kingfisher family, which is cool, and it has a sick bird call. Sacred kingfisher might be the best pink power coming to us. Gain food. If someone takes a gain food action, gain a worm, a fish, or a rat from the bird feeder if there is one. And it's easy to play. 2 kingfishers there. That's sick. And then the Australian raven, you're no longer going to be able to say no ravens in round 1. Because I think with the house rules, I think Australian raven is going to be allowed. It's a yellow power bird. The screenshot doesn't show it, but I think you get to cash extra food, like 5 food at the end of the game. So Man, I am just so ready for this. We have to be patient as wing spanners, but it's coming. It's right around the corner. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you don't mind hitting that like button, help the video get more views, and subscribe, because as soon as Oceania comes out, we're going to be uploading gameplay, and you don't want to miss it. Thank you for watching. See you next time on Master Wing.